What is something ancient that only an internet veteran can remember? Having your own webpage that you hosted for free on GeoCities or Angelfire or Yahoo homepage or something similar. When I was a kid, everybody had their own website, which was usually just a landing page with a hit counter, some pictures/photos, an MP3 of their favorite song and some general musings, maybe an about section or a blog, if they were serious about maintaining it. They were always slapped together with the most basic HTML editors with god-awful formatting, and infested with banner ads and pop-ups. I actually really miss those days, because the modern social media sites are creatively bankrupt, and hosting your own website and actually making it good has become a more complex affair than it used to be. It's still around, but lacking the same charm. Alta Vista. Winamp skins. Weird little squares with blue and red on them that would sort of take the place of graphics until the graphics would actually load. The text would be visible, but the graphics wouldn't be there yet. Web rings. You go to a site, often a GeoCities site, for something you are interested in, and see a little arrow at the bottom of the page. This arrow will take you to another site on the same topic. If you are crazy/diligent enough, you will eventually return to the first site. When a TV show would say to check out their website at http://www. Having to spell it out every time. When it was called the Information Superhighway. Netscape Navigator. AOL sending disks through the mail offering 500 hours of free web access. Alta Vista. Ask Jeeves. Readable newspaper homepages. ICQ. FTP, Gopher, Mosaic, running download jobs overnight hoping that the multi-kilobyte download from overseas running at 100 bytes/seconds didn't crash. Making web pages using simple HTML. Using offline mode of browsers to get back to some web pages while you were disconnected to save money. Using the internet or the phone, not both. Getting Internet Explorer program disk from your school. Actually running out of pages on the internet to look at. Amazon only selling books. MapQuest. Now we just have Google Navigation and Apple Maps. Encarta. The car commercial that almost gave you a heart attack. Ask Jeeves. You kicked my dog, now he need operation. Manually setting TCP/IP settings to connect to a local dial-up internet provider. BBS boards. Telnet. Modems which you placed the actual handset of a corded phone on top of to connect to the internet. ASL place. Printing out pages and pages of cheat codes for games. Rotten.com was the dark site that actually showed photos of the horrible things you heard people say were available on the intertubes. Photos of some guy, dressed in sexy lingerie, self-choked to death in a masturbation marathon of some kind, but who had been dead for a few weeks before being found and photographed. That was intertubes back then. Not having internet and playing Minesweeper, Solitaire, and Pinball instead. Netscape Navigator. MUDs. AIM. ICQ. Napster. Dial-up. The I Will Survive Alien. Printing turn-by-turn directions from MapQuest. AIM. Reading this thread realizing I'm an internet historian. My brain should be preserved for posterity. Homester Runner. You've Got Mail. Lemuire. Angel Fire. Stick Death. Knowing how fast your dial-up connection was going to be before it finished, because you could tell from the handshakes sounds. Gopher. Using NCSA Mosaic as a browser. When you could register a domain name for free by emailing some rando at a university who for some reason was in charge of an entire TLD. 0-day FTP sites, bonus points, FSP. Early 90s Fnet, hack. Using random data pack pans and X25 gateways to hop on the internet or to chat on QSD in France. ASCII Star Wars via Telnet. Text files and zines. Eugene Spafford as a proto-meme on Ike. Hanging out at the well. Llama Llama Duck. practicals and no search engines. Desktop themes like The Simpsons where Homer says "dot" as an error sound. Skins for your Yahoo Messenger, so the background and buttons were of a certain theme. ICQ Messenger. Dolls or animated dolls, to be used as your avatar. You'd design it to resemble yourself. Soap City message boards. My 2000 computer came with a web design program installed that would upload your web page to the internet. Incredimail, a program to send emails that had a picture and clickable sounds. People would design different themed stationery for others to use. Frog in a blender. Neopets. MSN. Actually typing out images. Before Wikipedia existed, we used some obscure software called Encarta. All your base belonged to us. I know this wasn't that long ago, but Newgrounds Flash games were the shit. NNTP, Network News Transfer Protocol, and Usenet. This used to be popular before web-based forums. The main thing I liked was that you could use a single good reader app for all of the groups, and any changes were pushed to you when the app started. This was superseded by web-based forums that you had to sign up for and check yourself periodically for any changes. Every site used different forum software, so you then had to learn to navigate each one separately. Definitely a step backwards in my opinion. Trumpet Winsock. Usenet 5 years before web pages. I'm the summer of 1989. I blew out a printer ribbon printing out about 100 pages of C-point space on a dot matrix printer to take on vacation. When everybody knew that the save button is a floppy disk. Dancing Baby. AOL chat room. That under construction GIF. A lot of old web things like webcomics, YTMND, IkeChats, famed sites and forums are still around in a pathetic, rundown state. The thing the internet veterans will remember are these things actually being popular. Going on Yahoo and searching through the directory to find something like an Alicia Silverstone fan page. Damn, I feel old now. Stump Lupin was the shit. Older? Printing step-by-step MapQuest directions on actual real paper and then using them. Older? I had to buy a separate modem to put inside my PS2 to play Final Fantasy XI. Older? One 10-second AVI file of porn took 15 to 20 minutes to download. Hamsterdance. Netscape Navigator. When Amazon only sold books. I remember I used to order books from Amazon and have them delivered to my work. A co-worker asked me what kind of rainforest stuff I kept ordering. She assumed Amazon.com had something to do supporting the rainforests. That alien sound of internet connecting. Pre-Wikipedia and internet, I learned history and geography from Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. In the backquote 96 version, you could go to Afghanistan and Iran for funsies. Also, forget WebMD, I can cure your cholera with Epsom salts and several days of rest courtesy of Oregon Trail. My little brother, get off the phone. Because I was searching for boobs on Lycus. All your base belong to us. E-cards. Airborne's World and Homester Runner have been mentioned by others. iLad Albino Black Sheep and Adventure Quest. Used to load up back on those colorful iMac G3s, and it would lag so damn bad. Then Mark Spinelli had to look up porn, and we all got banned from the computers the rest of the year. Damn you Mark, you should have just waited for the softcore stuff to come on Cinemax at 11 like the rest of us. Animation vs Animator. Chatting with friends via email, even though you see them every day. Or forwarding emails with pictures made of typed letters or weird promises of things happening if you do or don't pass it along. Buddy list sounds on AOL when someone logged on or off. Mail was invite only. Forums being actually useful. People with similar interest gathered around a message board sharing their knowledge about a subject. Facebook pretty much killed forums. Leaving your landline on overnight to download a 3-minute MP3 file on a 28.8 modem Usenet newsgroups. CompuServe. The place in your home where the family desktop was located. The single place you could gain access to the internet. Ours was the dining room.